Sip and chill.
Yo, what's good, you guys? It's your boy Marcus Storm, and we are back on Sip and Chill. You know, we were back last week, and we had a great guest. She went by the name of Miss Coco, the Pose Coach. She was incredible, but today we got some very special guests. Both these are my brothers, some of my compadres, some of my day ones, A1s, and some new brothers of mine. All right. Tonight, we have none other than Alex Craig, theater actor. We have Roman Masseroni, DJ, photographer, videographer, both award-winning, award-nominated, and we have the one and only youngin' on the rise, the rapper, the singer, the songwriter himself, L.A. How you gentlemen feeling tonight?
Good, man. How you
After
doing?
that intro, how can you not feel good?
Oh my God,
Of course, man.
And that's the plan. That's the
on 10, man. Look at that.
I mean, because I'm in a great mood. I got my people here. I got my brother here. Let me introduce to y'all T-Dub. How you feeling, big dog?
Man, I'm good. I don't smoke weed anymore. And, it's kind of bothering me. So I'm trying to be calm like I used to. But I don't know. These guys in for something tonight. All right. Let's go back. Let's go to it.
For sure. Before we get into what's happening in the culture tonight, we got some people in the audience. Make some noise, y'all. Yeah.
That was lackluster.
Now come on, make some noise, y'all.
Come on.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what
There
I'm
we
talking
go.
about.
Don't be shy.
Yes, LA. You brought the people out today.
I know.
Man.
I had to pop out with the entourage. I couldn't just show up by myself.
No, for sure. And these are some of your day ones too.
Oh God, no, these are all my homies. I got my little brother over here. Got my manager.
What's going on, man?
Got all my homies over here.
Oh, I love it.
Had to pop out with the crew. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. But we are going to get into that very soon. But we got to know what's going on in the culture, T-Dub. What we got going on?
Continues the freaking dominant conversation, I guess, he's been on. Ever since his albums came out, everyone's been talking about the biggest mainstream story. Mm-hmm. Basically Drake's surprise pre-release album, Iceman, Habiti, and Maid of Honor, they all dropped in mid-May, and they're still driving chart performances, debates, industry analysis every single day. You're going to hop on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Someone's debating, who's the greatest. Is it Kendrick? Is it Drake? I think it's Michael, so I don't know what they're talking about anyway.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
It's still reigniting the rivalry conversations, and that will continue. Some of things that he aimed at were like Kendrick, LeBron, Jay-Z, as we saw a couple weeks ago, where he just decided not to even rap some of his songs and decided to go on a 4-minute diss about one line, one phrase in a song. And I'm like, man, you too accomplished, you too much of a goat to be doing this. That's just my personal opinion.
Right. This was the Roots picnic, wasn't it?
It was, man. I thought he was about to come in there and sing some stuff. He got up there like a bad man. This dude don't got dreadlocks no more.
Really?
This dude, Drake, that made this man so mad. And he don't got dreadlocks no more.
Wow.
Hey, maybe he is the GOAT. I don't know. Maybe he is the GOAT, but who knows? Last time we talked about AI really taking over effect over the industry. I'm not going to dive too much into that, but it's still a continuing conversation that's been going on around ChatGPT and AI and kind of like what role does that play? There are some artists who are using AI to write their songs. Mm-hmm. There are artists who are using AI to do their videos, and there are artists who are just AI artists at the end of the day. And, that's going to continue to be a conversation as we move towards technology and things like that, and as we go from there. There are some things that are happening. Gracie Abrams, I heard she's going on tour, and she has an upcoming album. I don't really listen to her. Do y'all do?
Gracie Abrams?
I don't
listen to her. I hear her songs like in a grocery store. Charlie XCX, she announced her North American tour, music, fashion, film tour. It's called Music, Fashion, and Film, and stuff like that. She's going to be at Lollapalooza. She's going to be at a couple other festivals as well. Mm-hmm. She's pretty cool. She still creates pretty good music. Michael's biopic is still hitting numbers around the country. It did surpass $900 million worldwide. It's closing in to become the highest grossing musical biopic ever.
Wow.
This is only part one. There is going to be a part two of that biopic. So, gotta look. I don't think I want to see the part two if they're going to show up.
Hold on. Why not?
They're gonna show him dying. I don't want to see
dangerous.
that. I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about the sexual assault things, and I don't want to hear
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was fine. He was fine. He was innocent of that, but
yeah.
Put Jafar Jackson in whiteface.
Man, that's gonna be interesting how they do that.
How are they going to do that?
I don't know. I was thinking about getting like Jack Harlow to play the rest of it.
Have you lost your mind?
It's an insane poll.
That's nuts. Here's the thing. I recently just saw the new Michael. It's incredible. It feels like Michael Jackson in real time. That's how good Jafar might have played this role. And this is actually Oscar-worthy acting, believe it or not. Yeah. What are your thoughts on this, gentlemen?
I mean, the Academy Awards tend to give the award to people that are like, this is my first time doing like a big role, and like, what a role. I mean, it's literally him being his uncle. So it's like, I could definitely see him getting at least nominated, if not winning.
Right.
Or something like that.
Right. True.
I don't think he'll win.
Yeah, there were so many points during the movie where I was watching it and I just kind of got lost in his performance. And I'm like, that's Michael.
Yeah.
For someone who like didn't experience his uncle like in real life, like to portray him that well. And I know that like, his Jermaine was, one of the producers on the film, but like to really embody the character the way he did, insane.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
I mean, I haven't had the chance to go see the movie for real, so I guess I'm just lacking, bro.
No, LA, you were good. You were good. I'm gonna need you to get on Prime and watch that movie like immediately.
I'm gonna have to watch it tonight.
Yes.
Tonight, it might have to be one of
movie.
my things I put on the agenda.
Yes, it's a really great movie. Just Phil, go make sure he watches this, okay? All right, what else is going on in the culture?
Donna Summer. We don't really hear too much about the old people these days. But Donna Summer's estate signed a new partnership with music rights company. Primary Wave, another example of continued investment in kind of like the legacy of artists, catalogs, and intellectual property. We were here a couple weeks ago. Nothing much has really changed. There are a couple charts that are, a couple tracks that are hitting the charts right now. Taylor Swift continues to be dominant. Ella Langley continues to be dominant. The women are really dominating the summer like they did last year.
Oh, for sure.
Drake is still dominating the charts. I haven't heard from Kendrick.
You just had to throw that in there, didn't you? Yeah. Well,
also, I think they're kicking off the Chris Brown Usher tour in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. So that will be coming to the homeland here in Cleveland, and be at Huntington Bank Field. So
that's
I
incredible.
think there's still tickets available for the price of your kid, and you can get them very soon.
Which limb do you want to take?
No.
Somber's also going to be coming here soon.
I just saw that. Yeah.
Somber is, I heard those tickets are like selling out really quickly. I didn't expect him to
He's
really sell out. I heard he did a appearance, I think, at one of the music shows. I think he did a what was it, like I don't know what he did, but some people had really mixed feelings about it. They think that he's trying too hard to kind of be like old rock star, or some people are really embracing his music and things like that.
Right.
He put out a really good album. He's been hitting the charts. So yeah.
I think it might be Grammy nominated or Grammy
It's going to be
worthy this year.
It's going to be Grammy nominated.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You know how some situations are just bound to happen. I see that with Somber. Who else is coming to town is also Bryson Tiller, Ty Dolla $ign, Majid Jordan,
J. Cole,
Duran Bernard too, and J. Cole.
Yes.
J. Cole's, I fuck with J. Cole.
LMA.
Bro,
Yep.
He's a GOAT. I don't care about no Kendrick or Drake, but J. Cole, man, that dude
is a GOAT.
No,
is
he
a GOAT.
definitely.
And his Honda Civic.
Yes. Cole is the epitome, I feel like, of modern day hip hop of today. Because we got a lot of artists that do a lot of melodic songs, which is dope. They bring something new to the culture, but Cole brings that boom bap back. He brings bars, lyricism,
Very, very lyrical.
Yeah.
Very conscious rap, very modern day conscious rap.
Yeah. Yeah. And talking about conscious hip hop, we don't see it a lot anymore unless you're like Common.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah, of course we want to see it.
Of course.
It's
definitely.
uncommon.
Yeah.
We need like some good material. We need something with some substance to it.
I do like hearing
Exactly.
things, and I think that's why J. Cole has been dominant his whole entire life.
His
and I think
KOD album, bro,
it's
Forest
like
Hills.
Bro,
my
that
God.
whole album is like
Power Trip, dang.
Oh yeah, Power Trip, all that though.
Yeah.
That KOD album, though, that's something different, though. He was talking about so much different
KOD
shit.
was something
He
different. I
was
think
talking about
every
so
album,
much like woke shit in that album.
What year did KOD drop? I think that was like 2017.
2017, 18?
Yeah.
or 18. One of them, one of those shows. I think one of them years. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been doing pretty well though.
Oh no, it has.
Amazing.
It has.
I still play that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I still play Forest Hills, man. That was
Forest Hills,
That was an album about my
yes.
life.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No.
I think it was.
Don't save up. You don't want
want to be saved. Yeah.
Man, that
was
song
that
hits
shit.
today. I think more kids,
Oh, God.
especially in this generation, should listen to those nostalgic albums who are now nostalgic from our generation and start listening to that stuff. Because you know
God, they need
that
to.
those messages still hit to this day.
They do, and as long as these lyrics like resonate with not just the older generation, the middle generation, the younger generation, that's what matters. And talking about lyrics, you know, we ready to transition?
Let's do it.
Hey, talking about lyrics, you know, our guest today, we got 3 of them, but we're going to start with the first one. We're going to talk about our boy, L.A.
Hey.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro, for letting me be on the podcast.
Of course. Now, you know, we were at the Pass the Aux event together,
Yes,
and the fact that, you know, you just blessed the stage, you know, you have a presence about yourself. You know, I'm very observant as well, you know, ear to the ground, eyes on the prize, you know. You blessed the stage. You have a presence about yourself. You and your team, you and your brothers. You know, you guys took the stage. You took it by storm, and it was your birthday. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
Happy
Belated, a little
birthday.
belated. May
Yeah.
29th was my birthday.
Of course. I mean, every day you're alive is your birthday, man.
Oh, God. Every
Come
day I
on.
wake up, it's a blessing. It's a gift.
It is.
Yeah, that's conscious,
It
right?
I wish they celebrate.
That's conscious right
Exactly.
there. That's got some substance to it right there.
No, because bars. Bars. Yes. Thank you. But the fact that you can get on stage, you know how to interact with the crowd. Me and you have hit a couple stages together, you know, just this year. You know, coming up in the hip hop game, especially in this era, you know, let's talk about like when you got started. What did it take for you to get started, especially as an artist of you know?
Okay, so like for
Caliber.
like some years, it was just like always a vision of mine. Like, man, I want to start making music. I gotta start making music. It's what I want to do. Got the chance to hit the studio, started making music, and then I finally got tapped in with Cassius, and he was one of my like main supporters that was like, bro, I'm gonna get you on a stage. Like, I'm gonna show you the ropes, bro. Like, we're gonna go on a stage. And then it just started off with like open mics, and eventually I gained my confidence doing open mics and getting my stage presence like better and better.
Right.
And then I just started booking shows, and then slowly but surely, you know, fans here and there, and people started liking my music, and I started making better music. And, you know, it just took off from there. Like, I hope it keeps progressing for real. Like, I think the sky's the limits for real.
Oh, for sure. And honestly, you're just scratching the surface. You know, I know my boy T-Dub had a couple questions too. You know,
So what really got you into this, man? You know, especially in this day and era where everyone feels like they can be a rapper. Everyone feels like, you know, they can write some bars, and a lot of them can't. You know, so what really got you in this, and what makes you feel like you're special compared to everyone else in this industry?
All right. So like what really like put me on the path to like making music is, okay, so like of course everybody back in the day when you was younger and shit, you be chilling with your friends, you be smoking, somebody throws a beat on, people are freestyling. I was just freestyling, and my friends were like, yo, when you freestyle, it actually like sounds good.
Yeah.
It sounds good. You make sense. You got melodies, you got bars, like, and I was like, well, okay. And then like from that point, that's what I'm saying. I was like, man, I want to make music. I want to go to the studio. You know, I write music, I listen to beats, like.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's probably what really put the idea of becoming a singer, rapper, whatever.
yeah.
I mean,
What do you think your genre of, like, what's your audience right now? And where do you want your audience to be
like,
in the future?
I mean, like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
You know, who do you cater to with your music?
Like what your subgenre is? I would
What's your
assume?
key
Yeah.
demo?
Yeah, your demographic.
So
basically.
like, all right, so like the genre that I would like say my music is would probably be like hip hop pop, Because like I sing and rap. I make a lot of melodies and stuff, and then also put some rap into it.
Like Drake.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I don't know. I would consider myself a little different for real. I don't know. I don't think I really have a certain flow or style that compares to a lot of other people. I would just consider my style of music like myself. Like, I'm not like a Cleveland rapper. I'm not like a Cleveland singer. I would just say it's just me.
And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You know, why try to fit in when you can just be custom made?
No, for sure.
True.
You know, the fact that, and as I said, you have to see him on stage. You know, his presence, it's like, you know, you're going to get a good show. You know,
I try.
Yeah.
I try.
And I know your boys capture content all the time. They believe in you. You know, people that believe in you and want to help you in your career, people need to really keep them around. You know, you have to keep them around, or else like you can fall by the wayside, because I'm pretty sure your boys and the ladies especially are going to keep you on check. You know, they're going to keep you in check and make sure that you're doing what you need to do. There's no days off when it comes to rap, bro.
No.
There's no days off.
And you're on the right track, man. I mean, it can take some artists years to find like their voice where they don't feel like they're an imitation of somebody else, or like, you know, you could easily say like, oh, I feel like I sound like this, but you don't. You're yourself, and you're already there. Like that's such a great, you know, milestone.
It definitely is. Yeah, I definitely agree.
Exactly. And my thing is, as I said, the potential, the talent, the hard work is there. You know, now it's just time for you to hone it. You know, and turn into the diamond that I know you can be.
Hell yeah.
You know,
It's motivational.
hey, you know, I'm trying, man, because I care. I care.
Nice.
I appreciate it.
Of
I
course.
appreciate it. And like you said, every time we've hit that stage together, man, you do a great job too, man. You be killing it on that stage.
Thank you.
Don't just try to gas my head up, bro. You be killing it, bro.
I appreciate that.
course,
I appreciate that, man. But like, you know, it ain't about me today, man. It's about y'all,
No, I
man.
appreciate it. I already know.
And
Of
the
course.
glazing starts.
No,
You're great. No, you're great.
come
You're
on.
great.
No, you.
It's not even the glaze, man. It's just that, you know, I care, you know, and it's just like, especially for the people around me.
Yeah.
You know, as I said, even your bros are great too. I got to put them over as well.
Oh,
you know,
God.
they definitely have what it takes to make it as well. You know, shout out to y'all.
It's
you know?
always all love
course.
from me and my team, man. Like, we support each other. We support other artists because, in my opinion, like, we can't do this shit alone.
Exactly.
Like, you need people.
Exactly.
Because where the fuck would you be if nobody was there? You need people.
No, for sure. LA, we're gonna get right back to you. You know, and of course we got the award-winning theater actor, you know, Alex Craig.
What's good, baby?
What's Gucci? What's Gucci?
Hey, man, just another day in paradise.
I know that's right. You know, you're no stranger when it comes to music either.
No.
You know, especially since you're not just a theater actor, you can sing as well.
Just a little bit.
You have to
Come
know
on,
how-
Mr. Flyin.
Don't be
Yeah.
humble. Don't be humble.
Yeah, I mean, they don't call you the Flyin Hawaiian for no reason.
Hey,
now.
you know, they don't just hand out stage names. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. That's earned. You know, growing up, getting into like just theater and stuff and acting and music, how has getting into that field affected you growing up? And how did you know this was something you wanted to do for the rest of your life?
I mean, so when I first experienced theater, it was in my third grade music class. Our teacher was like, "Hey, we're gonna put on a show," and I'm like, "I don't know what that means." And she's like, "Hey, you're gonna play the lead," and I was like, "All right." And so we did the rehearsals, we did the show, and my parents came up to me after the show and were like, "Hey, how'd you do that?" And I was like, "That's a wonderful question. I wish I had the answer." And my music teacher came up and she was like, "Hey, you're very good at this. You should pursue it." And I was like, "Well, how do I go about doing that?" And she hooked me up with like some community theater auditions, and the high school was doing a production and they needed kids to be in the show. So they're like, "Go audition for that." And I was like, "All right." So then I got up there and I was in the rehearsal space with like what looked like giants to me. And I walked into one rehearsal and there was a dude sitting like in the middle of the seats, and he was like surrounded by like 30 people, and he was just chopping it up, telling stories and stuff like that. And I'm like, who is this guy? I need to be this guy when I'm older. And that was my boy, Dave Corris. Shout out Dave Corris.
Shout out, Dave.
He was the lead in the show, and he was like the coolest dude, lead, drum major. Like he was like the guy. And you know, some of those guys took me under their wing, and I started doing more theater. And the more I did, the more I'm like, damn, I got a lot of God-given talent. So I was like, got to put that to work, and I haven't stopped.
For sure.
So where's your formal training kind of lie when it comes to theater?
My formal training was a lot of taking classes in high school. I went to Elyria, and they had a really well-supported drama department.
Yeah.
Like we had at least 4 or 5 theater courses, and that's where I got a lot of my acting training. My singing and dancing came with just the repetition of doing theater. Like I used to average 6 shows a year, and that's 8-week rehearsal periods, and just the repetition of it. And I was such a sponge, and I wanted to learn, and I wanted to be the best. I wanted to be the top. I wanted to be the person that like I worked so hard to cultivate not an aura, but like kind of like the reputation of being someone like who shows up, works hard, gets the job done, gets a standing O, walks the hell out.
Oh, for sure.
And so I just, every opportunity I had to get like a dance instructor or a music class, I jumped at it, and it's made me the performer that I am.
No, for sure. How important is it to be disciplined in this field? Because like that, you can lose your role to somebody.
Oh, yeah. Like you, the way that you apply your personal discipline really shows how well you are to work with. And if you're not someone that people want to work with, you're going to run out of jobs real quick. Like the theater community is surprisingly small for, how like widespread it kind of feels to be. But, especially with Cleveland being like the 3rd largest theater district in the country.
Yes.
Like, the people talk.
Yeah.
And they talk often. And, the amount of people that you see in and out of every other theater, because, you throw a stick in this town, you hit a community theater.
Right.
And, so really being disciplined on your shit, knowing your stuff, knowing your craft is increasingly important. And that's, that's when got people calling you like, hey, can you come audition for this? I need people like you in the show.
Yeah. No, most definitely.
So how important are like, the hours and, the time that you put in just perfecting the role that you've gotten?
Some people, it comes easier than others. I know that like, especially now, I'm starting to take a little bit more time to like get my lines correct. I've got like 8 different methods of how to memorize my stuff. And then I even take it a bit further, and it's one thing to just go on stage, recite your lines, sing your music, do your dance, and go home.
Right.
But I prefer to make my character like a coat, be able to put that on, present that to an audience, them feel something, and I can take that off, put it up, and go home. And so, I take the time to, break down who they are, what are their goals, what is their life like. I've taken some characters, I've written their entire life story from a point in their childhood to when the very minute the curtain opens on the show. And I think that has made my performances more immersive and more well-informed, and they feel more alive to the audience.
That's dope.
And I agree. And, kind of like piggybacking off that same question, we've seen, especially in film, where some actors have gotten roles, have taken those roles, and have taken those roles home with them. And for one person, it led to their demise one time, and for one person, he still can't change his voice back to the normal one. Like, how do you kind of make sure that doesn't happen? And what is your take on that too?
It's a dangerous line to tap dance on, because method acting is no joke. You got guys like Daniel Day-Lewis and Jared Leto and even Heath Ledger to some degree, taking the role more than it needed to be in the context of like, the in between takes and outside of, filming, like Wesley Snipes during Blade Trinity would only be referred to as Blade. Like that's
Right.
so ridiculous.
Yeah, sure.
It's a legend. That's
so
legendary.
ridiculous. But I think finding ways to make the character similar but different from me is a good way to like keep that separation. If I make them too much like me, you're gonna take more of it home than you really intend to. And I've been a pretty good guy with an ear for like voices and stuff like that. I do a lot of vocal manipulation when I perform so that I can like even just make my voice that much different from my normal speaking candor to really kind of like move the character away from me.
That's good.
Like I want to be able to embody the character in the moment, but I do want to be able to just put it up on the shelf and then not have it at home. Because, you know, especially when you get into the more serious stuff and the heavier dramas. I was in a play called Rabbit Hole, and I was playing a guy who had lost his son in a car accident. Dog had run into the street, and kid chased after the dog and got hit. And, you know, I was even, some might have said, too young to play a role like that.
Yeah.
I was like in my early 20s. I didn't have like full scope of like what that can do to a person.
That's
but
true.
you know, we spent so much time in rehearsal kind of talking about, you know, our experiences that are similar, and being able to like put that in a box and open it just enough to do the show and then
True.
close the box.
I think that's very important.
That is.
Definitely.
That is.
Thank you for sharing that.
Of course, of course, and of course, Alex, we're gonna be right back with you. We got to transition like the DJs do.
You're a disc jockey right here.
Exactly, the disc jockey, the award nominated
Yes.
Roman Masseroni.
Yes, aka Captain Percussion.
Captain
What's up,
Percussion.
everybody? How long have we been good friends?
We have been good friends since college.
Yes, 9
so
years. It's
9
been
years.
9 years.
Oh my God.
I've directed 95% of his music videos.
Yes.
he is a once in a city talent. We will always glaze each other. Hello everybody.
Hi, oh, pause.
Pause.
Pause. Easy.
Weren't you just doing it like
Yeah, I
15
was gonna
minutes ago?
say.
Look.
You're great. No,
we don't do that here.
Oh. Y'all are putting me in a box. We have a guest here
Put that on
today.
the shelf.
And put the Pillsbury's back up on the shelf.
Yeah.
Well, you can't really put me in a box. There's wear a lot of hats. In fact, I brought one of my other hats.
Yes.
All right, I'm the captain's here.
Yes. When they call him Captain
All
Percussion.
right.
See, now he's in character.
Now he's
Yes.
locked
That's
in.
the captain of percussion. Hello. Yes. So yeah, I've done so many of your music videos. We met in Cleveland State. You were an artist looking for someone for music videos.
Yeah.
You reached out to me and James Ubelt. Shout out James.
Shout out James.
Just got married
Yes.
this past week.
Beautiful
but
photos.
Yes, he's such a great photographer. Anyway, I went for film and journalism. I did a lot of things in the area. Worked at Channel 19 for a while. Worked at the Cleveland Jewish News. When you and I have known each other through like so many different highs and lows.
Yeah.
Like the highs and lows of working the 9 to 5 and the
Yeah.
night shift version of the 9 to 5, or the 12-hour, 14-hour days. Meeting my partner Liz, moving into a house together. All those,
Yeah.
all those. I had like a third life crisis just a few months ago.
No, I know.
It's a third life crisis. I'm only 31. I'm gonna have a third life crisis.
No, we can't do that.
No, yeah.
But yeah, I'm also Captain Percussion. From a music standpoint, since we're talking about music, I'm a karaoke DJ. I always try to listen to, I try to keep my hand on the pulse of what's going on in music and try to play good booty shaking music to get the ladies dancing
Yeah.
and get the tips, the tips flowing.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
I'll play your favorite song, just a
Yeah.
little bit,
Just
little green.
no, and you guys,
I'm easily bribed.
Yes.
and the fact that you're very talented at what you do, and you're starting to garnish a quick fan base.
Thank you.
You and your team, of course, you travel everywhere.
Yeah.
In Cleveland, outside of Cleveland. What got you into this, and how did you know this was something that you wanted to do? Because, like as I said, your fan base is starting to speak for itself. You already started getting brand deals.
I am. I'm trying to get this brand deal right here. We're in talks. Or at the very least, like a sponsorship. But anyway, I started going to karaoke shows when our friend Lou, the Barrel, shout out to the Barrel, was hosting shows, and that was when I was working days, so I could go out every night and go to the bars with Liz and just hang out with everybody. And I always had an interest in wanting to be that guy behind the booth. I've always considered myself somewhat of like an actor. That's why I wanted to go into film originally. I wanted to be an actor, and then I wanted to be a professional wrestler, and that's a different story. And we'll talk about that at a later podcast. But
Episode baiting.
Yes. I talked to our boss at Rox Entertainment. Again, another shout out, Rox Entertainment. Where it's 6 of us. We're all DJs, and we host different areas in town.
So if you need a DJ,
exactly, or for a wedding, private party, whatever,
y'all need a DJ.
We'll talk about we'll talk about socials later.
Yeah,
we'll do that. Yes,
we'll
we'll plug it in a little later. I talked to our boss Jan, and she was like, "Would you want to learn?" And I was like, "Of course." I already knew like the equipment from my days in with filming, and then Lou kind of brought me under his wing, and I worked with him for a few weeks, and then I just got a show, and then I got another show, and then another show, and I've been bouncing around bars in the area, but Backdraft and North Olmsted's been my longest standing one. Been doing that about 2 years on and off. It's a really cool feeling because I get to have like a character, because it is like acting. You're putting on a bit of like 110% of yourself.
Exactly.
And just playing cool music, singing songs, and getting to know people and just networking. I've met so many interesting people from my time doing this. I can speak for the both of us where we've had a lot of cool experiences. I mean, last Saturday we had a woman who was a regular there who had just got married that day from Madison and her husband Wisdom. If you guys are watching this, shout out to you guys as well. They came there after the wedding. They didn't really have much of a reception. They just came straight to the bar, and they're like, "We want you guys to sing our song." So we sang Tennessee Whiskey to them. It was fantastic. I'll post that later tonight on the socials.
It's a classic.
It was.
It's not even a classic. It's just a great song.
It is.
Goes hard.
It definitely does. It definitely does. So now I understand the music that you do play. Of course, I've been in the settings where you definitely have DJ'd. It's incredible, and you even put indie artists on too.
I try to give it my own flavor.
Yeah. How I got to know, especially as a DJ, how important is it to network, especially with everybody that you come in contact with?
Well, you never know if you make a good impression on somebody and then they go to their other neighborhood bar, and then the owner of that place is like, "Well, I want to bring you on." Like when we did that music video for Dapper Dan, you should watch the Dapper Dan music video.
Go check out Dapper Dan.
I made it.
Yes.
You're in it.
Yes.
Star it. Like Jason, the owner of Headquarters, shout out Headquarters, former Spotted Dog. He loved you, and like that has brought us opportunities to do other events. Like we're doing your album release party. I'll be hosting your album release party later this summer. Like, and it leads to that, and then it leads to something else. I've had people come to my shows and they want me to do their wedding.
Right.
It's outstanding. It leads to more opportunity. I will never not start a conversation with somebody because you never know where that might lead.
Exactly. Now, I know music is a pivotal point in your life, Roman. What are like your top 5 albums or top 5 musicians? And this will be a question for everybody, that you will want to play or want to get people hip to in order to, hit the dance floor, go out.
They can be anything. They can be, I don't care what it is.
I was going to say, regardless of genre, probably top 5 favorite albums of all time in no particular order. I'll go Al Green's Greatest Hits. It's the greatest hits album of all time.
Now we're talking. Man who knows
Block Party,
music,
Silent
man.
Alarm.
Yes.
Okay, then they're coming back to town in July. That's another news. They're finally headlining a show. They were with Paramore a couple years ago, and that was a great show.
Shout out Paramore.
Yeah, shout out Paramore. Soccer Mommy, Clean. That's an amazing album. It got me through some tough times. Gil Scott-Heron, Moving Target. And let's round it out with Pine Grove, Everything So Far.
Pine Grove.
It's great, like mash, like folk, a little bit of country, a little bit of bluegrass. They have a little bit of that steel, like the floor steel on there. It's great. It's very emotional. It's something that I listened to a lot in college. Like 3 of those albums are like college, and that's like your peak at like having your finger on the pulse on music is like high school and college. The stuff that you listen to then, like we were just talking about, like J. Cole, like the stuff that you listen to at that point in your life is the stuff that you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life. That's why, and probably 6 if I had to like a 6, like Eagles Greatest Hits.
Yeah,
I love the Eagles. Love the Eagles.
Grew up on that.
Yeah.
So what in your opinion makes a really solid DJ? There's so many of them in Cleveland.
Yes, there are.
And what makes you stand out?
A lot of them stink, but yeah.
See, I the thing that makes me stand out, and the reason why I'm called Captain Percussion, is because I try to cater to more than just the people that are singing. Like
Exactly.
a lot of people like to joke about like a karaoke bar is just a bunch of people that are sitting at the bar having a drink, waiting for their turn to sing, and then they're just watching that person like, all right, yeah, when's it my turn to sing? All right, let me check my phone. I bring like little instruments and toys. I bring like castanets, maracas. I bring tambourines. I have a didgeridoo now. Shout out Tim for the didgeridoo, bongos and everything. And I get people involved. Like here, take some shaky eggs and like to the beat of the music. Now it's the 2 and the 4, not the 1 and the 3. All right, it's the 2. Yes.
Plus for you.
I have enough seasoning. I have enough seasoning for this. But I think what makes a good DJ is someone that is able to blend their own flavor, like the indie artists that I like.
Yeah.
I love Mason Genevieve. I will always throw Genevieve into my sets.
Oh yeah.
And then, what people want to hear. You got to mix the booty jams with the stuff that you actually like. Because if you're not playing stuff that you like, you're not having a good time. But also knowing if someone wants to hear a certain kind of song and then maybe taking that and go, well, they want to hear this song. I'll play 5 more, kind of like it and see what they like. Having something in rotation, having a couple mixes in rotation where you could go like, this will go with this. This is this kind of BPM, kind of watching your tracks and just giving the show like an overall vibe. Now doing karaoke shows is a lot different because you're constantly cutting out the music to lead into someone else singing. But the moments when people aren't singing is the moments that you can control. You can only control what you can control. If someone does a horrible job at a song and we don't want to say anything, I just grab the gong, bing, all right, there we go. It's the gong show. It's time to go on to the next song, and here's a booty jam for 30 seconds while the next person comes up to the microphone.
Flip some Anaconda with Take It Easy.
Yes, exactly. That's a wild, I got to try that. That's a wild
That
transition.
could be a really good mix, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might need you in the DJ booth, Tyler. I don't know.
Hey, man. They just need me standing by it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Throwing out ideas.
Throwing it out. Hey,
Holding the tip jar, just here. So we're going to pass the plate. We're going to pass the plate one more time.
Pass it on.
Exactly. A good artist who's dropping an album that you might need to actually bring on? Our boy L.A.
Yes.
Can we talk about that album?
Yes.
All right,
yes.
so
let's talk about that album.
So
Yes.
I just dropped my newest album May 29th on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Congratulations.
Called, thank you. It's called No Sleep, Just Motion. Mm-hmm. Dude, it's been doing number. It's a good
like
name.
that.
No, the name.
I like
that.
I was like, hey, can we set
Conscious rap.
I know dead air is bad on like a podcast and shit, but like, we need to like let that
It's
sit.
like there's never any dead air on Sip and Chill, but when I heard that now, I was like, hold on.
It took me about a couple seconds. I'm like, man, it's catchy as hell.
I was just like,
Hey, and just like the album name, every one of them songs is catchy as hell.
oh, for sure.
All that album was just no sleep, just motion. Me in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have to say it was one of my. I got.
We might need you to freestyle.
Might
need you to freestyle.
I don't know about all that, but.
No.
We serious?
No,
Cleveland mixtape. No sleep till Brook Park.
no, but so like, my first album I ever dropped, it was called Mind of the Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
That was just like my touch and go. Like, okay, I dropped an album. Maybe it wasn't my best work. It was me just getting my foot in the door, maybe bullshitting around a little bit. But like this album, I'm not gonna lie, is probably like one of my best works to date. Like literally, like every song on there, I sat down and wrote. I made sure the engineering was good. Like it's a great album. Like if you haven't listened to it yet, it's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, it's on SoundCloud. I'm having some trouble with Apple Music right now, but it's hopefully should be on there soon.
No, for sure.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with Apple, but
Apple's been having a couple issues.
yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people.
It's Apple.
Yeah, this is true.
Right
This
though.
is-
I've had a lot of people tell me that they've been having some issues with Apple, so
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, whatever. At least it's out there on at least 3 fucking platforms.
Yeah.
I mean, that's better than.
Yeah. I mean, the album might be too fire for Apple. We don't know.
That's what
man.
I'm saying. They might just, they're just not locked in like me, bro.
Exactly. A title like yours. Say the title one more time.
No sleep, just motion.
Say it one more
motion.
time.
No sleep,
Just move.
just motion.
Say that one more time. Can the crowd say that real
Can we
quick?
get
Back.
No sleep, just motion.
There we go.
Yeah. I like that.
Butter.
Yeah. No
letters,
sleep,
one
just
word.
motion.
The cover art's the cover art's fired too. Like when you look it up, just wait till you see that cover art. That shit's sweet. It's got Cleveland skyline in the back.
Now, LA. all of us are music heads. So we gonna download this album.
Listen to it.
We're gonna check it out.
And I want that criticism. Go ahead, because I guarantee you, you gonna like some of it.
Yeah.
You might not like all of it, but you gonna like some of it for sure.
I ain't stalling, ring ring, I can hear the money calling. Place your bets on me and go all in. Put that money up and now we ballin'. I ain't stalling, ring ring, I can hear the money calling.
We are back on Sip and Chill again. My name is Marcus Storm.
T-Dub.
Captain Percussion.
Flyin Hawaiian.
L.A.
And since we talking about L.A., we talking about music.
I love that name.
You know, it's a fire name.
I know, right?
It's definitely a fire
If I
name.
ever seen him like flying past I-71.
Just a flying
Like, man,
Samoan. I'm just like literally.
That's him.
Yeah. We're gonna play LA's music while he's flying down. You know,
Sick. Hell yeah, dude.
No, LA. Now we're about to ask you the hard hitting questions because, as
Okay.
I said, you are a rapper in a very dominant field right now,
Okay,
and
bet.
it's more competitive than ever. You know, when it comes to your music, especially in our community, you know, as an artist, you know, what are some songs that you know for a fact that will get the crowd moving? Because Cleveland has one of the hardest, by far one of the toughest crowds that you can ever move. You know, as I said, you got your team, you guys are working together. It's like a scenario. What 5 songs are you playing first off that album?
Okay, well, when I do shows, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the same. It's an 11-song album, but I perform the same 5 songs every venue I go to.
Right.
Like, you're only getting a teaser from my live performance. Like, if you want to hear the rest of the album, you're gonna have to listen to the rest of the album. I'm not giving you the whole.
No, for sure.
I'm gatekeeping. You got to find out. You know what I'm saying?
Would you
But,
say? Go ahead.
Man, okay, so the one song on my album, Pace, it's like really upbeat. I'm like actually like rapping fast. Like it's a great song. Like it's like a minute 40. It's a little short song, but like I be spitting on that.
Oh, for
and,
sure.
and it's fast and it's catchy and it's upbeat. And then I have another song that I did with my brother. Shout out to White Boy Fee. We got a song called Repetition. And I don't know if you saw.
I did see it.
But when we was at PTA, did you see those 2 girls?
I did.
They was like, do repetition.
I did. I heard.
I don't even know who they were. But
That's
I
a
was,
good thing. That's a good thing.
I was like,
That's a good thing.
oh, bet. Okay, we'll do
yeah.
that. We'll do that.
Yeah, you got.
So I gotta say repetition because obviously, if people that I don't know fuck with that song and they requesting it when I'm on stage, then it's got to be something that's gonna get the people moving in Cleveland, you know. And then we got Money Calling, one of my songs on the album. Let's see, we got Pace, Repetition, Money Calling. I like to do Low Key, and then I like to do it's a little bit of a slower song. Just a great beat. The outro, the beat is like super chill and man, it's just wavy. It's just something that just makes me want to be like, you know what I'm saying? Just like move around a little, you know, just on God, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but that song is called Something, and those are really good. But I got a lot of deeper songs on that album as well. I got a song on that album. It's called Deep Breath. It's like a 4-minute song. It's really about like if you listen to it and you hear what I'm saying, it's like about my past and about like the shit that I've given up and not wasting time. And it's, you know, inhale, exhale, don't panic, you know? So it's just, that's what Deep Breath's about. But it's I don't know. I'm just trying to make some, like I said earlier, stuff with substance, you know, something that'll actually reach out and connect with people. I'm not just trying to talk about drugs, banging, and this, that, and the other. I'm trying to like make people know, like, if you've ever felt this way, you're not alone. Like, there's somebody out there that you could connect with, like whether it's me, somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure. And you know those 2 girls that I heard yelling, you know, songs. You know, when I was there.
Yeah.
Man, those are fans. You got to embrace them.
That's what I'm saying. I love them. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know you, but
No, that's okay.
shout out to you.
Wait, how they look? How they look though?
They're all right.
All right.
No, I'm
heard it
just
here,
kidding.
folks.
They were very lovely. Beautiful.
Yeah, all right. So why they call you Young L.A.?
It's not Young L.A. It's just L.A.
Oh, okay.
But LA is just a childhood nickname.
LA.
Okay.
Is it like actually LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like when I was growing up. Okay. We'll get into it then, I guess. We'll deep dive into it.
Yeah,
Okay, so
let's do it.
the face tattoo,
Yeah.
Roman numeral for the number 4.
4.
Because I'm the 4th.
Okay.
I'm named after my dad, my
like
grandfather,
that.
my great-grandfather. So growing up, people would be like, my name's Arnie. So they'd be like, Arnie. And then me and my dad would be like, what? And they'd be like, not you, your father.
Oh,
and then and then eventually they would be like Big Arnie and Lil Arnie. So LA ended up turning into Lil Arnie. So they started calling me
wow,
LA.
That's so cool.
And that's just what stuck with me. So that's what I
What's
go
your
by.
name?
His name's Phoenix.
Okay.
Phoenix.
Thank you. That's what
You're
I was
welcome.
looking for.
like you didn't hear me just say what his name is.
No, White Boy Fee definitely has.
Yeah, that's
has
an
some
awesome
great,
name,
has some
too.
great stage presence as well, and it is a.
Are you going to put like the number 5 right here?
No, these are great questions. We have to ask. these
Oh,
questions.
seriously.
Yeah, if you put the
I
number
put my
6
birth
over-
name on me. I forgot it.
Yeah. No, I think no, and it's definitely legitimate. You know, like questions like these, we like to have fun with different rappers and artists
Yeah.
that come on here.
Yeah.
You know, but now it's time to get into it now. So within the culture, as we know, this is our roundtable for tonight. You know, when it comes to music as a whole, hip hop is become a very dominant field. But for a whole year, we have lost to pop. You know, why do you feel like that is the cause right now, gentlemen?
Have you heard pop?
It's also been a pretty watered down year for pop. I mean, the general consensus with like a lot of music journalism, which you can take a lot of it with a grain of salt, but like 2024 was a very important year for music. I mean, we had Chappell Roan, we had Olivia Rodrigo, we had, and Olivia Rodrigo's putting on another album tomorrow.
I think she's terrible.
But you know, but she's been important to like, you know, she's part of the pop culture,
certain
you know,
demographic,
like, yeah, she's Sabrina Carpenter put out her album, and of course, like the height of the Kendrick and Drake feud was in 2024, and then a lot of people think that 2025 was kind of a weaker year, but because 2024 was so important, it kind of feels like those hits just kind of transition into the next year. Most of the top songs from 2025 were just songs from 2024 or even 23 or 20. Like Chappell Roan, like Pink Pony Club's been around since 2020, and it's still played everywhere. We hear it every week. We hear it every week for karaoke. No matter how drunk the girls are, they will always sing that.
They always want to hear it. They want to hear that.
Sick of hearing Picture too. Sick of
Hey,
hearing
that's an
Picture
awesome
too.
song, man. Don't
It's a
sleep
great
on
song.
that, man.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
gonna
a
lie. I don't
great
even
song
care.
when done well.
Yes.
Yeah, especially when he
sober.
starts it.
We hear it more sung by drunk girls
Yeah.
than by the actual song.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, they start dancing.
Or that, like, God forbid, the Kids Bop version. Jesus,
Oh,
ever-loving Christ.
Oh my god.
I know. I'm not. We're
I
not
don't even
touching
want to
that.
hear that.
It might be time-
But
it might be time for Kids Bop.
but the point I wanted to make.
It's been since Kids Bob won. We're like, all right, that's enough of that.
There's way too many of them. But the
Yeah.
point I wanted to make about like 2025, like people like to say that 2025 was a very uneventful year for music. It was an uneventful year for pop music. I mean, aside from Alex Warren, there was not a lot of new stars bubbling up on the Hot 100. But like if you're not following the Hot 100 and you're just listening to what you want to listen to, there were so many great albums. There were so many great albums last year, just by like, especially R&B. And neo soul is making a major comeback, bubbling up. Yes, Teddy Swims and his, you know, contemporaries like Alan Stone, John Splitoff, amazing artists. I mean, and then this year we're already getting some great albums. Like Gorillaz just put out an album.
Oh my
we got
God, I fucking
Lilywood,
love Gorillaz.
Lilywood and the
Yeah.
Prick. They're outstanding. That, you know, like a lot of good like alternative and indie stuff is really bubbling up on the surface. And, you know, people should just take a chance on that. Like they should find a song that they like and just maybe just ask Spotify, just make me a song radio, and then just discover some stuff. And then if you like that, or if you like that song, discover that artist's whole discography. I mean, we all have earbuds in at work. We all have time to listen to new music.
Right.
Yeah, no, actually, I'd never have time to, you know, especially at work.
You don't have.
Do you commute?
that's
Like,
fair.
what's going on?
No.
What, Soldier
of
Boy
course, I mean-
Teller
Oh
over here.
no, I'm sorry. You're busy bumping your own music.
No, you guys. No, it's just like working in. What?
What happened?
He lost it at Soldier Boy Teller.
Well,
That was
Soulja Boy
outstanding.
Teller was crazy.
ID, please.
ID, no. Hold up.
Now swipe your credit card. Now Superman that hoe.
No, No, let's get
Sorry.
this shit. Hold on. Hold
It
on.
bounced.
No, that's my favorite part to tell them. No, but it's just like, I work in corporate finance when I'm not like, when I'm not doing.
You hop out of bed, turn your swag on.
Yeah. I wake up and look at your finances and tell them that they're gone. You're broke.
You got no money.
The thing is when I'm working with customers, we talk about music all the time. Especially like, like the artists of today. I have an interesting boss. He told me he likes to listen to the sweet sounds of Tech Nine and Steve Stone. And it's the fact that, like, you'll be surprised how music just moves us, man, and how it can help go about our days as well.
I have one more banking joke
dude
about, like,
probably
you
does
are
cocaine.
talking about music because you're asking people to put their finances into a CD.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm just going to leave.
Okay. Get out.
I see the doors right there.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, but like, what about you, LA? What are your thoughts on this year when it comes to hip hop and just like dominance?
Man, I mean, I'm in my own bubble, bro. Like, I be listening to the same shit on repeat almost. Like, things that I used to listen back to in, like, 2016, I'll bring back in the circuit and stuff, I used to fuck with Pierre Bourne a lot.
Oh, yeah.
When he dropped, like, all his Life of Pierre and shit like that. That was, like, really a lot of inspiration for me. Because, like, dude, his beats are fire. He's a fucking excellent engineer and producer. As for this year, though, man, I don't really have too much insight on this year, for real. I mean, the only thing that I could comment on is probably Drake's shit, because that's probably the only thing I've heard from this year that I've actually been keeping up on. Iceman was cool. The other two albums, not really that great.
Not even Habidi?
No.
The R&B album?
Habidi was not. I think Habidi wasn't supposed to be like a great album. It was supposed to be something you just put on.
Yeah.
Honestly, just
Like-
to get out the deal for real.
It's to get out of
yeah,
this
that's what I
contract.
heard. Yeah, just to get out the
That's
deal.
the worst kept secret in music. But hey, credit to him.
Iceman was cool. Like, I fuck
Iceman
with
gets better with every
listen, it gets better.
Yeah, Iceman's cool. Like, that album's cool. Like, all the way through, that shit's cool. The other two albums, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to turn this off. So
It's much like your new album. It's better with ice.
Respect it. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just be listening to a lot of older shit, man, and then I be listening to my shit that I create or beats.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, who are y'all's top 5 favorite producers?
Producers or
Just like beat makers, producers, the people that bring the movement and the tempo within the music that you listen to today.
well, like I said, Pierre Bourne for one. He's amazing. He's probably my number one. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't even know, bro. Like, Pierre Bourne's cool, but the
yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, top five. I'll make it better. Well, top 5 artists y'all listen to get you up and going during the day.
We didn't hear from them about their top 5 artists.
Yeah, no, I usually ask that question a lot.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Man, my list might go deeper than top 5, but
Well, it's got to be 5.
Yeah.
it does it.
Plus 1.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Okay, so like as of lately, I've been listening to like Schoolboy Q.
Okay.
I fuck with Schoolboy Q.
Me too.
All his older shit, like with the Blank Face LP, fire album. Even way back in the day with Setbacks and Oxymoron, great albums.
This dude's on point right here. Keep moving. Yeah.
Pierre Bourne, but we'll push him to the side. You already heard about him. Let's see. I've been listening to keep it basic. I mean, I've been listening to Drake and J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? They're good shit, but they're old shit though. Like, I'm more tapped in with their older shit.
Like Take Care and Forest Hill Drive.
Yes,
KOD.
bro. Take Care.
is such a
Like
beautiful song.
Scorpion.
No views.
Scorpion. Fucking.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same.
man.
Yeah. You know, you got a little bit of that. What are you? What are you so afraid of?
Yeah. From
With the
Jhené Aiko,
Jhené Aiko. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire shit. I fuck with Logic.
Shout out Logic.
Logic is fire, man. I'm not gonna lie, he drops heat every time he drops. I can't fake. Like,
Yeah.
everything from fucking Under Pressure all the way to his new shit. That shit's fire. I could listen to all his shit through and through.
I can't. I'm sorry.
You don't fuck with him?
I don't fuck with him.
You don't really fuck with him like that?
No.
I think you got to give it another listen, bro.
Every time I get done listening to him.
You say you got to go to the therapist?
Yeah. God damn. I'm like, damn. I just wanted to go like dry to Chipotle. Like, not like rethink, like, am I having depression problems or something? I'm like, come on.
He speaks life shit, though.
No.
Bro, everybody,
No,
everybody,
hear about
everybody
some ass on my way to Chipotle.
man.
Not that
That's what you need to
bullshit,
see
man.
the therapist about, bro. You need to
I don't
talk
need to
about
go,
that to your
man,
therapist.
man. That's why I don't need to be listening to him. Man, we be going to work, man, then Logic come on and be like, why am I going to work? What is work? Like,
he does make you feel like shit sometimes.
Bro, he's got some boom bap bops.
I was gonna say his freestyle on Justice's DANC is amazing. It's so good. That's a great remix.
Bro,
that is good.
His song 5 Hooks off of the No Pressure album, that bitch is a banger. He be spitting.
No facts.
You gotta check it out, bro.
Facts. Logic.
Don't sleep on Logic.
Logic
bro.
has bars. You can't.
I think you just be listening to his depressed shit, bro. He's got his good shit, bro.
You gotta listen to his young.
He talks about.
You gotta
every time you talk to me, how you doing, Logic? Oh man, life's been. When is life not rough for you, Logic? You're a fucking millionaire, bro.
Look,
damn.
The thing is, you got to listen to his old stuff, his young Sinatra mixtapes.
Fire.
Those were good.
Yes.
Yep, fire.
Those were good. Then he married that one girl.
You see,
He hasn't been the same since.
hey, you hating. You're hating, bro.
Look,
Dude was fire, man. This dude was like putting out bangers, man. The next thing you know, he's like, man, let's have a conversation.
I got a kid and a wife now.
Have a conversation.
That sounds like Chance the Rapper. That sounds like Chance the Rapper.
Whatever happened to him?
Well, I mean,
Bro, Chance.
Oh
Chance.
my God.
Acid rap.
Oh, that's
I used
classic.
to bang Chance every freaking
Bro,
day,
his
man.
acid rap
Pause.
album.
No,
Pause.
resume. All right.
Y'all heads in the gutter, man. Y'all still talking about Percussion rap over here, man.
No, I get it. Chance is dope. La Russell is what Chance was supposed to be.
Exactly.
Well, no, La Russell is what he could have been, but it's just like when we think of La Russell, it's just like, will he ever make a comeback? Find out next time.
Chance? No, he never.
Are y'all hip to Lil Snoop?
Lil Snoop, I've heard the name.
I've heard Lil Snoop.
He died a long time ago, but he was
He got hot in 2013, didn't he?
yep.
2014,
And then he died at
2014,
dude, he put money down on a basketball game, like a actual like 1-on-1, and dude smoked him afterwards for like 10 racks. But man.
Oh yeah, he was part of Meek Mill's squad.
Yes. Meek Mills. Yep.
Part of
Meek Mills. Yep.
Yeah.
He was signed under Meek Mill.
Dream Chasers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bro,
Yeah.
he's got some fire shit, bro.
Oh,
like
yeah.
back in the day before he passed, bro. R.I.P. him. Fucking, what's that song called? I think it's called Mellow.
Oh, okay.
That bitch is
I
fire.
need to go back and listen to that.
Mhm.
I used to listen to a lot of his stuff back in the day.
Oh yeah. No, for sure. Real quick, we got to get to Alex though.
Man.
You know,
Let's get
Oh,
to
yeah,
it.
man.
We need to
Hey,
know
pass
your-
the torch. Pass
Yeah.
the torch, man.
I know this is going to be
I'm
interesting.
not trying to hog the mic, man.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's going to be good, man.
Yeah. Now we need to know your top 5 artists.
Oh damn. So because of like being like a part-time karaoke host, I try and like keep my horizons as broad as I can. But I've been bumping The Who lately, not like not the British invasion band. I'm talking the Mongolian throat singing metal band. Fire.
You got me hip to them.
They're so good. They're so good.
Oh, man, I swear to God.
I saw them live at was it the Cleveland Masonic, and I had an out of body experience. They
They are out of
fucking
body.
incredible.
And they was tearing it up.
They're
Oh, they
out of
were,
body.
They were
brother.
tearing
I
it
tell you
up,
that
man.
much. So I've been listening to them lately. A lot of Teddy Swims in my mix right
I
now.
love Teddy.
Shout out to
He's a good artist.
Yeah.
Great artist.
I've found a lot of like indie artists through like awkwardly enough TikTok. So Akatonye, his shit is I've been bumping it like nobody's business lately. It's got me through quite a few work days. And then AMH, Adam and the Metal Hawks,
Mhm.
fire. The lead singer, he kind of has like almost like a Jack Black tone to his voice. fucking incredible.
Oh, for sure.
And then because I've seen the movie recently, Michael's been making his way back into the rotation. So a lot of Michael and Jackson 5.
Yeah. Even till this day, Michael Jackson, you can never sleep on him.
Can't go wrong.
You know, too many classics, one of the most sampled artists ever. You know.
I've been playing No Place Hotel like every morning on my way to work.
Yeah.
I like roll down the windows, man. Like everyone going down Mayfield Road can hear me.
Yeah.
Singing to it.
You know,
like, find me an album of his that doesn't have wall-to-wall bangers.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly. Back to back to back to back to back. You know, I literally listen to his Dangerous album all the time. Literally. Yeah. And also, fun fact, Cleveland Orchestra has a song with Michael Jackson.
They do.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really.
What song?
It's from Free Willy, from what I heard. It's from Free Willy. Yeah, and it's on the Dangerous
credits.
album.
Yeah, I think it played during the credits of Free Willy or something.
Yeah.
They did put it,
Yeah, they have a Michael Jackson credit. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, imagine waking up knowing you were part of the orchestra that did a song with Michael fucking Jackson.
Yeah.
Legendary.
I would never shut the hell up about it.
No, never.
Oh, never.
I wouldn't either.
You'd be walking down the street. Hey, by the way, did you know?
If
you didn't know, now you do know.
Like, imagine getting into a fight with somebody at a bar. Like, who do you think you are? Oh, I'll tell you who I am.
I was in the orchestra.
I was on cello too for Michael Jackson.
Right. It was like, hey, how are you? They're like, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? How's your day going? I was like, I'm great. I just had a song with Michael Jackson.
I just played the oboe for Michael Jackson.
You just woke up. Get out of my fucking face.
Wasn't that like 20 years ago? Hey, we ain't talking about that.
It don't matter. What matters
Share
is
26? That's my share.
That's my.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I found out even today, those people in that same orchestra still get residuals and royalties from
I was
that
just
song.
about to say,
they better.
going to the mailbox and be like, oh, there's my residual check.
Check from 20 years
My
ago.
gas check is here.
Exactly.
I don't know if they getting gas for that.
Yeah.
You think they getting that much
I'll be using
residuals?
on gas.
Falling
You
at the
see how
Dollar
much
Tree.
gas
They
is?
getting oh, look, my $2 check came.
From MJ, I better be getting some more.
Oh God, I
That's
feel
probably
it.
like, it's probably like $20.
Imagine the
man.
amount of plays that song gets, like, on one platform alone. Like,
Exactly.
even if you're
But
getting
are they
10 cents off that
Are they
shit.
getting residuals from the movie? Or no, I'm saying like
column A and column B.
They may.
Oh
That's
God.
actually a good question.
It's on the album,
Yeah.
so they're getting money from the movie and the album.
Yeah, every time the movie plays. And every
You might
time
get
the album
gas with it
plays.
then. You might get gas. That's
Hold on,
gas.
this might be some research I might need to pull up.
Yeah, we might do
you
it.
know,
You're the film guy. You should know this.
exactly. I'm just
Put me on the spot like this. I don't know.
honestly, Roman, your life is a film. It is a movie. You know,
It's a weird movie.
it's,
I have no idea how it ends
odd
yet.
one.
We'll see.
yeah. But the thing is, you know, let's know what Roman's, you know, top five favorite artists of all time.
Favorite artist of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of what I said with the albums probably would fill that in. So I was probably just going to do what am I listening to?
Yeah, it changes every
yeah,
time we
'cause
go
I
to a
did-
different person.
Yeah, because I did my 5 albums of all time. We can all share those. I'll do ones that I'm listening to right now. I think I mentioned Genevieve.
Yeah, Genevieve.
Chrysalis, amazing album. Might even make it up to that top 10 like of all time for like a while because it's just hit after hit. It's
Are
so
y'all hip to
good.
Genevieve?
She's so good.
I'm not.
She's amazing.
She's so good.
She's fire.
I'm listening to a lot of her. A lot of Alan Stone is amazing. Mystery was great. He did a song with PJ Morton, who is the drummer for Maroon 5. Yeah, who also
Maroon
is
5's
incredible.
fire.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
They don't miss.
Where they been?
Dude, they don't.
He is so good. His solo
have
stuff
they
is
been?
Where have
amazing.
they been?
Several
Did they
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well,
Went to St. College's.
I'm gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I will forever rep John Splitoff. He is an amazing like neo soul kind of pop.
Yeah.
Kind of his guitar solos are amazing. I liken to him like a George Benson, where if he was just playing guitar, just like George, like he would be known for that, but he also sings and he does incredible. Phony People is an artist that I've been enjoying. They have a song with Megan Thee Stallion. It's like their biggest song on Spotify, but their regular stuff is really good. It's like neo reggae soul. It's really good with a thumping ass shaking beat. It's great. And then to round it out, I mean, Sugar Hill Gang. I'll always listen to Sugar Hill Gang. Monster Jam is my shit. You know, I've been still trying to do Rapper's Delight. I'm still trying to
Working on
I'm
it.
trying to figure
I'm
out the
working on it.
karaoke, the 13-minute version on karaoke. It's like of the Fire and Flames of the karaoke songs. It's so,
Oh, for sure.
I'm just staring at the screen the whole time. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Watch the Knicks play basketball.
It's on like the top 10. This song is too long to be done at karaoke songs.
It's bordering on Paradise by the Dashboard Lights. Yeah.
And what
It's
are the
bordering
top
on sugary.
karaoke songs
What
that
are the
people request?
How about this? What are the top 5 karaoke songs that we're tired of hearing?
Oh yeah,
Let's do that.
Picture.
Yeah, yeah.
Picture.
Picture.
Sheryl Crow and
if
Kid
I
Rock.
never hear Picture ever again, I'll
God.
only be happy.
Keisha
That
Cole's
song-
Love.
That song can burn in hell, and I
Yeah.
mean
Oh,
that. I'll
God.
put 10
Because
toes on the ground and say that shit.
I only say Keisha Cole's Love because shout out Titanium because that's his number one.
Because
Don't want to hear it again
they can
because
sing the
and
fuck out of
that's
that
my
song.
problem
Yeah.
with it. It's
They
like
think they can
if you
sing the
can't sing
shit out
that
of
shit,
it.
sit down.
yes, every drunk girl at Christmas wants to do Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas.
Every single time.
and
Every
it
time.
Butchers it.
very rarely works.
I'm gonna hit the high note.
I get really tired of hearing Grateful Dead Sugary because it's 8 minutes long.
Yep.
It's a good song and it makes people like slow
Great
dance
jam.
and that's nice, but like it's also 8 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
Can we please hurry up?
Wait, please, yeah.
Shallow.
I know, but I do Shallow with one of the girls there.
Look, we all
We all do.
times
We all
will
have
do
done
the
Shallow.
song that
We've
is
all been in the Shallow.
frustrating
Yes.
because a beautiful woman asks you to.
Sure.
However, it doesn't mean I'm not tired of that shit.
Yes.
What about Creep? How often do y'all hear Creep?
As
That's
often as I sing it.
aside from when you do it, that's probably rounding out that list. Aside from when you
Like-
do it.
Like as much as I like singing that song, yeah, that's definitely up there on the list of like, please don't do that song. Paradise by the Dashboard Light, that's 6 songs stitched into one. Please don't do it.
Oh gosh.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Again,
Please don't do that.
Don't do that.
The only way
It's
it works,
phenomenal song.
if it's
Great
at one of
song.
my
I love
shows,
bumping that
Just
shit.
not when other people sing
I
it.
break out the instruments.
Huh?
You break out the That's why if it's at my show,
but like that's the other thing. It's like
We have the air raid siren and the
It
gong.
gets everybody involved because everybody knows that song. Everybody loves that song, but it doesn't mean I'm not sick of hearing it.
That's right.
It gets real close to like ruining the song almost.
So, have y'all ever just like met anybody or had any artists just show up and you ever just have them do their own music?
I've been waiting for you to do it.
I mean,
Well, let me.
Well, hey, we got him.
Let me know-
we got him
let
that
me
one
know.
guy.
Yes,
that
we
had
got him one
words.
time on my
We got him-
birthday.
Yeah, we got him up.
He waited
Dapper
until my
Dan.
30th
Watch this
birthday.
shit. Watch this shit.
yeah.
Yeah, because okay,
Get 'em
now you
both.
waiting for it.
Yes.
Guess what? Here
You
we
free,
come.
are you
Here
free
we
this
come.
Saturday?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
free this Saturday?
At what time? What time?
9 to 2.
Yes. In the 9 at
9 at night to 2 a.m. We do it until
I
they tell
come.
us to leave. Yeah.
Here I come, and I'm
There we
bringing
go.
my auto tune pedal.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You just got yourself. A
Let's
show.
go.
Let's
We
go.
gonna
run it back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're gonna
that's what
fucking
I'm
love
talking
me.
It's going to be on repetition.
Hit you with the details.
We're bringing Phoenix. We gotta bring Phoenix.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
We're bringing Phoenix.
Shout out.
I'll
Shout
get a
out White
table
Boy Pete.
reserved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's like a real cool, like special thing. Like how many like artists think to be like, hey, if I slip you like $20 and I do some of my own shit. Like that's a great
Bro,
way to
that's
like
a- that
get your
is a
shit
good
out
idea.
there and
Yeah.
like be
Just like,
like,
oh, karaoke night? No, open mic.
yeah, exactly.
No.
Because like you get up and you sing that, nobody knows what it is, so they are constantly
like,
coming up to you, be like,
what is
hey,
he-
what was that song you
Yeah,
were singing?
what was he
and I was
just
like,
singing?
oh, let me put
Yeah.
you on something real quick.
Oh, by the way,
Exactly.
that was my song.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
What are
let's
you
make that
doing this Saturday?
Guerrilla
I'll make that
tactics.
happen.
I'm gonna be hanging out with y'all.
Well, let's
make that
go.
happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because guess
Bet.
what?
I'm
It
bringing
is
my
the best
concert.
gig in
Oh,
town.
He's been waiting for it.
Yeah.
We should both pop out.
Hey.
Bless the crowd.
When did the Starship groove,
On
man?
God, I'm not lying. Hey, and if
Pop-up
you don't got
concert,
that
baby.
fucking, if you don't got that captain's hat on,
Yeah.
I swear to God.
I got 6 of these. I
it's-
match my outfits. To
Well,
it.
I'm gonna need
one
one,
that
and
night.
he's
Sure.
gonna need one.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh shit.
Well, I guess y'all got a show this week, huh?
Yes, bring the first mate hat. We're going to do Fantastic Voyage.
Oh, man.
That's our,
Oh,
that's our shit.
That's a fantastic voyage.
Yes.
Hey, all aboard.
Yeah.
Hey, drinks on you, bro.
Oh.
You get them free,
Drinks
right?
on you.
No.
So
I was
sip
looking
and
for
chill.
her first.
Sip
Sip
and
and
chill.
chill. This is-
We going
this is
sip
true.
on your dime, and then we going chill.
Oh, chill on yours. Okay, yeah. Well, I am the host. I am the quarterback.
I don't know if
shit.
it's gonna be chilling if we're performing. I'm gonna sip and exert a little bit of energy. So
No, this is true.
That's true. Yeah.
This
He's
is
on
true.
to something.
That's the spin-off podcast, is Sip and Exert.
That's
when
the
we
name
just
of the
all dance
tour
around on
when
camera.
these guys.
Yes, I like that.
That's the North American tour for these two.
Well, I mean, we
Yeah.
do have we do have the showcase Sip and Chill Forever coming up August 22nd, which is the album release party.
Hey.
And since we are on the subject, you know, I do have to ask L.A. if he wants to get paid for this show that I have coming up to just open for the album release.
Yeah.
Is that even a real question?
Yeah.
Like, of course I want to get paid. I'm trying to get some money.
All right, let's make it happen.
Let's do it,
Sure.
man.
Bro, let's go.
Let's make it happen.
do
And it'll be hosted by your captain of percussion at your headquarters for a good time.
Yes.
When is it?
August 22nd.
August 22nd? What day is that? You know?
Oh, yeah, it's a Saturday.
Saturday? Okay, bet.
You ain't doing nothing on Saturday.
I'll just request off work. Bro.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I got it off.
He ain't doing nothing.
No, Philip already got
Sure,
it.
Phil's already locked in.
You know, it's
Well,
funny.
don't worry
Me and
about
Phil were walking down the lake one day, you know, and he was just like, we were talking.
So
This sounds like a setup to something.
No,
I've known you way too long.
we were walking.
Long walks.
down
we
to-
were
Long
walking.
walks on the beach.
No, we were walking on the lake. I told him
walking
about it
arm in
already.
arm.
Not the sandcastles in the sand.
No,
Oh man. Yep.
hold on.
Waves slightly crashing.
You know, waves crashing. you know.
Crashing.
Somebody playing bongos in the distance.
Yeah.
A light breeze
Sunset.
is flowing.
You had a sunset there.
Hold on. No, I'm gonna.
Oh, man.
Hold on. I'm gonna run that back real quick.
Okay.
We
Paint us a word
yeah,
picture.
I know. This is.
You walked into it.
I didn't walk into it. I literally walked into it. I jogged into it. That's crazy.
Ran, you sprinted
Sean,
into it.
You
and then
ran
You
into
sipped
it.
and exerted.
Into the sunset.
I know. I know. But I was talking to Phil, you know, and the fact that, you know, we were talking about all this business, and it's, you know, it's good to stay close with people who know the business or getting to know the business. You know, so of course you're gonna be bringing him. We're gonna be getting you on stage.
Yeah.
You know, because I know you can bring the energy
On God.
on God,
On
on the
God.
Lord
No
Jesus
cap.
Himself. You know?
Hey, baby Jesus, 6 pounds, 8 ounces.
Wait,
Amen.
yes,
Amen.
One away from 6'9".
Yeah. Get
come
out.
on.
Hey.
This,
We
this is
take stuff on the chest, man.
you know we do.
God,
We do. But
don't be too sensitive.
Jesus, no. This has been
Get
one
out.
of our more eccentric episodes of Sip and Chill.
This is good. I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it.
I'm just like, as long as y'all having a good time, I
having
love
a
it.
great time, man.
I love it.
You don't
Yo,
have to
if
ask.
I
We're
can-
having a good time. Don't risk it.
If I can touch back on one thing, that was said, or two things that was said on what you said about the coat with the entertaining,
Yeah.
and then you also touched on that basically. Like, bro, like we're entertainers, and at the end of the day, like we go out and we have an image and we give the people what they want, and at the end of the day, we go home and we're ourselves. And yes, we may express ourselves in that image, but that's not really who we are.
Exactly.
Like we're just entertainers. Like I don't know. That shit just really fucking resonated with me. I fucked with what you said about the coat, because that shit's real. Because you hit the stage, and we all hit different stages. You hit the DJ stage, I hit the mic and stage. You fucking act.
Yeah.
And like that shit's cool as fuck though. All of this shit's cool. But like all of us are entertainers, and at the same day, at the end of the day, like we all just put that coat on, give the people what they want, go home, take
just
that coat
enjoy
off,
life.
and then
Yeah.
live.
Exactly.
I think that's true, and I think that even resonates with every single profession.
On God.
People wake up every single morning, put whatever they have to do on. They go there and they execute, and they leave that place of work and they come back home and they're themselves again.
Exactly.
You see them out.
100%.
Yeah.
You see them out. Sometimes you're like, well.
Oh, I
Hey,
didn't.
man, I didn't know you were like that. I didn't know you
Right.
dressed like that, or I didn't know you like
Like-
to do this and stuff like that. Like people,
I got
think
an
it's
outside
always,
life.
yeah, and I think that's something that we should really emphasize. That's one thing I think millennials and beyond have been emphasizing, has been like work is work. Your craft is your craft, but like once that thing is done, you take that off and you get back to your regular self.
Exactly.
You got to keep doing that, and
I
that's
think
part
that's
of
a.
self-care.
I think a lot of people look at life like that though. Like when people see you on social media, or when they see you at your job, or when they see you at you performing, like they think that's who you are, like 24/7. But that's not how life is. Like
Yeah, and to piggyback off that, there have been a couple reports and people have talked about it. where people, especially people in Toronto, have ran into Drake. And a lot of the common comments have been, they don't feel like Drake knows he's famous because he'll go out sometimes and like will just be places, just like mind his business and just like talking to people normally. And if someone comes with him, he'll just like start having a conversation. Like, hey, let's get a drink while we're sitting here. And people don't expect that from someone of his caliber because a lot of people say
he got hella money though.
he has a lot of money, but a lot of people feel like he doesn't know like the full longevity of his fame.
Yeah,
Right.
And
That's a good
they say
headspace.
sometimes
So
he
that's a
goes
good
around the
aspect.
city and doesn't know
Because
that.
I think
But
I think what a lot of us forget, is that entertainers like Drake or like any like big music artist,
Yeah, like Jay-Z
actor,
and his
whatever it
Walking
is,
Club. Yeah.
whoever it is, you see them out in the wild, you forget that they're just a dude.
That is true.
Yeah.
They forget that part.
They
and
bleed just like
people
us.
just like forget that. They're just like because we put celebrity on such like a high pedestal that when we see them out in the wild, we're like, oh shit, it's that person. And then you forget, hey, he's just trying to live his life.
He's
like
just trying
I
to live
am.
his life. You can go to Home Depot
like,
today and
yes,
see.
you appreciate like their art and what they do and what it means to you, and you want to like let them know that is like person to person, but just remember that they are a person.
That is
Right.
important.
And just
Always remember
like
that.
if you just I was working. I'm gonna name drop here in a second. I was working at GameStop, and Wishbone from Bone Thugs and Harmony came in looking for a game for his kid.
Legendary.
And like I didn't even like it didn't click with me. I just treated him like a dude, and he was like, "Hey, you got this game?" I was like, "Nah, you can go over to Midway and cop that real quick." And he goes, "All right, bet." And he leaves, and the dude behind him and I goes, was that the dude from Bone Thugs and Harmony? And I went, oh shit, that was Wishbone. Oh. But I was also, I took a minute and I was like, you know what? Maybe he appreciated the fact that I just treated him like a dude.
And he probably did though.
Right.
Because, dude, famous people, celebrities, they deal with that type of fucking energy every day. Like people are just trying to be out to eat or shopping or getting a fucking game, and they got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people coming up to him like, oh, are you, can I get an autograph? Can I get a picture? Can I?
And it's
Like speaking of which, like speaking of a guest that's been on your podcast before, EC3.
Yeah.
Like being that he's from Cleveland, SummerSlam 2 years ago when it was at Brown Stadium, he was working out at the same gym that I was at Planet Fitness.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you don't want to interrupt celebrities at the gym, but I waited till he was done with the set and waited until he was not doing something, and I just dapped him up and said that 10 pounds of gold looks great on you, and then that was just a nice interaction. And he's just a person at the end of the day.
Was he chained up?
No, he was working on he was the NWA champion at that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was like, because they call it the 10 pounds of gold. I'm like, the 10 pounds of gold looks amazing on you. He's the overman because he's over man.
Yeah.
And I will make sure that I'm on that podcast the next time he is.
No,
it happens all the time. I saw Evan Mobley at the Apple store, complaining about why, he can't get his camera to work. That's just normal stuff.
So
people gotta remember that.
So actually, this reminds me of a story. I was in Vegas.
I got a story too.
Oh, for sure. I got you. So this reminds me of a story when it comes to
stories.
Hold on. I got the story of a celebrity I met in 2022. I was in Las Vegas at the time for this award show. I was there for the Grammys, and at the time I was sitting down with a couple people, and I had them on my podcast at one point when it was first starting out, and they invited me out. The rest is history. I'm sitting there and I see like a gentleman walk past, and he had his aunt with him at the time. I saw his face like slightly, but then he turned around. I was like, oh shit, that's Anthony Mackie from like Marvel. And like,
no shit.
Yeah, that was Anthony Mackie. Like, the one they called Curtis in 8 Mile.
No, that's Captain America.
Yeah.
That is Captain America.
Hey, that's Captain Don't Bother.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No, like real shit. So like I see him at the bar, and one of my homies, she's like, go talk to him. And I'm just like, I'm gonna get a picture with you and him. I'm just like, maybe we shouldn't, because he's obviously with family. I didn't know if that was his mom, his aunt. But I'm just like, you know what? Why not? So I go to the bar. Obviously, I'm acting like I'm about to order a drink. Mind you, with celebrities, I act like I don't know them. Because at the end of the day, when I talk to you, I want to be talked to as your peer, not a fan.
Right.
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 Again, I am your peer. So I go over and I'm just like, hey, what's going on? Let me get a Bud Light. And I turn around. I'm just like, hey, how you doing, man? Just want to let you know you're doing a great job out here. You keep it up, all right? I put my hand out. He was not having it.
He hates that type of stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't hate it, but it's the fact that if you're like eccentric and you're like going crazy over it, then that's when he just hates it. And he just gives me the fist bump. He acts like I'm a fan, and he's not gonna give me the time of day. I'm like, all right, cool. All right.
But he's also said that several times throughout his career that he doesn't like when people approach him.
For sure.
Public, yeah,
for sure.
It's kind of wild to me because why the fuck would you get in that type of industry if you aren't expecting people to come up to you?
I mean, because it's the art at the end of the day
what he
that he
likes
got
to
into
do.
it for.
Introverted people
I
can
think
still
he-
become
Yeah.
celebrities.
No, you're right. No, okay,
Hold on.
that's very much true.
Let me finish the story real quick. I turn around, I grab my drink, and he actually turns around and he's like, where are you from, man? What's your name? What you do? And I'm just like, I was like, what's going on? I'm Marcus Storm. I'm here for the Grammys this year. I was like, you here for it too? And he's like, yeah, I'm actually a presenter this year. I'm just like, that's amazing. And he's just like, we talked for like half an hour. And like everybody was trying to get his attention because I got his attention, and he's just like, and like this girl is like running up. He's like, oh my God, it's Anthony Mack. She has her phone ready, and he's like, he sees it, and he's like, young sister, swats it out her hand.
Damn.
I
And
told y'all
like,
don't
yeah,
mess with that dude.
Yeah, and I'm just, and he's like, yo, my sister, I didn't mean to swat it out your hand, but your thing is, I don't really do the photos and all that. Just come up to me as a human, and it's just like he's just dropping game on me. He's like, I'll talk to you in a minute though. And then he just turns around and then he's just dropping gems. The conversation me and him had was incredible. How he got his start, how he was, and then like what I remember him saying is, you got that fire, young man. I need you to keep going, and that's something I'll never forget,
Dude, that's inspirational.
It is.
On God, it really is.
It is. And it just kind of pushed me because I got to sit with my peers that night. And like, I didn't know this, but I was actually sitting with Jacques and his manager. Like I was sitting in the back. He was up front.
Do you have DeAndre with her?
Huh?
Do you have DeAndre with him?
No, this was when he was still dating like Dreezy, the female rapper. Yeah.
Was she there?
Yeah, she was there. Her
With
and her
him?
whole team.
With him?
Yeah.
Oh man.
She was on J. Cole's Revenge of the Dreamer
I
album
hate that
3.
he's not with her anymore, man.
What?
He was a total dick to her, but
This is yeah. No, this is true. But the moral of the story is like, it's like if you're gonna go for something bigger than just yourself, just know you have peers, but treat them like you're human at the end.
On God, because
Treat them like they're human.
we're all
his
just
kid
human.
is going to be a Sanders.
Yeah. Wait, what?
He may be athletic.
That's what? I don't know what's going on.
His kid.
No. Okay.
All right then.
But at the end of the day, it's just like treat them like how you want to be treated.
No, for sure.
Because as I said, I see all this potential in the room. Everybody is good at something. Everybody has a talent, a trait, and as long as you brush it up and you use this talent and you turn it into the diamond that I know y'all can, you guys will be anywhere and everywhere that y'all belong, and where you want to be. All right. And with that said,
We snap to that.
come on. And with that said, the time has come. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming on Sip and Chill tonight. Give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. Everybody had a good time today?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You guys have a good time tonight? Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. L.A., I know you've been wanting to tell the people where they can find you tonight.
Okay. If you want to find me on Instagram, you can find me at life_of_L.A. All my links to my album are in my bio on my Instagram, for my SoundCloud, my YouTube, my Spotify. If you want to check out the new album, No Sleep, Just Motion, just tap into my Instagram.
Fire
give it a
name.
follow. Go give it a listen. I promise it'll be worth it. You'll fuck with it. I'm on the rise, Cleveland.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Alex?
The Flyin Hawaiian.
Yeah. Find me on Instagram at Flyin Hawaiian Rocks with 2
There it
X's.
is. 2 X's?
Yes.
Yeah, ROXX.
Yes, for
Oh,
Rocks
wow.
Entertainment.
Yes.
Wow,
You
love
can
it.
follow Rocks Entertainment, which is the service that we are part of that provides karaoke to many places in the area. You can find me on Instagram at Cap Percussion Cle. So that's CAPT .percussion, all capital CLE. Cap Percussion Cle. And then, yeah, you can just follow me for events that I'm at. And I always post highlights. And when new singers show up, I try to capture people, while they're singing their song, as long as they're comfortable with it, if they're comfortable with it. And then posting highlights and just like, yeah, you're missing the party. This is the best part of your Saturday nights. I can be the best part of your Saturday nights. And it would be an honor.
Most def. I appreciate y'all coming on. T-Dub, we got any announcements?
No.
Okay.
Well, thank you for having me.
No, of course.
No, but seriously, we appreciate everyone coming on here, man.
This was a vibe. I had a good time.
We do
it was
have.
Nice to meet you. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We do have a really good lineup of people coming throughout the summertime and going into the fall and in the wintertime and really round out the year. So just be on the lookout. You got some pretty heavy hitters coming through soon.
Oh, for sure. Also, we're bringing back. I just got the green light. We are bringing back Sip and Chill Live.
Oh man,
Sip and Chill Live, where when we have a live audience with us.
Oh,
That'll be fire.
Yes,
that'll be sick. That'll be fun.
Yes,
this make it booed. It's okay.
Bigger than this. Bigger than this.
Way bigger. Way bigger. We
we're gonna do audience questions. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do this year.
That'll be fun.
Are we going to try to do that
Let
at
me
the
know
party,
when
too?
that happens.
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Let me know when
audience
that
questions
happens.
at
I
the
would
party,
love to
too.
get on.
Yeah, you want to perform?
On God.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll have you perform. We'll have White Boy Fee
Yes,
come
sir.
through.
Get his ass on here.
Yeah, between things, we're gonna ask people about questions. We're gonna try to solve their problems.
Exactly.
Maybe.
All right. Okay, Maury.
No, Maury is crazy. No, this is gonna T-Dub, get him.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I just kid.
I know. But till then, I'm Marcus Storm.
I'm T-Dub, like always.
I'm Captain Percussion.
Flyin Hawaiian.
And I'm LA.
And this has been Sip and Chill. Good night.
It's a different time, it's a different place. Got a new damn ones with a bust down face. Got a distant mind, I'm in outer space. Got to lock back in at a faster pace. It's a different world with a lot of snakes. Got a badass bitch with a pretty face. Tryna fuck all the time, but I need my space. Got to lock back in at a faster pace. I've been moving at a different pace for a few months now. Bring her back to my place, then I'm scoring like a touchdown. Just like the brand new face, I'm shining like a bust down.